gay porn on your phone.
Uda here, we back with another one. Today we got Rich Trapper of Trap News Network, and he's been allegedly outed as a homosexual. And I want to preface this video by saying we don't disrespect anybody that want to live their life in any manner that they want to live their life, especially if they're not committing crimes and they're not hurting anybody. All right. So this video is not about him being homosexual. It's more about his reason for why this situation happened, and it's more about his reaction to the situation. So drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into this video.
Jesus Christ.
You can't put that type of shit on a nigga, bro. You feel me? So, with that all being said, big shout out to my moderator. Shout out to my moderator. Shout out to my editors. There was a video that went up, and somebody put, hey, P's and Q's, what's GRINDR? You seem to know a lot about it. But with that all being said, without talking nothing bad about none of my moderators and none of my editors, without putting none of their business out there, nigga has some of his personal business on my shit. Drea calls me. Hey, Slim, you still there?
I'm here, cuz.
Stop me when I'm lying, my nigga. Drea calls me 3 times. I'm playing Call of Duty. Minding my business, ignoring the calls. She calls me. Ignoring the fuck out of Drea. Because Call of Duty was more important at that moment. Drea calls me. She texts me, hey, Trap, you got a second? I say, yep, what's the deal? Hey, you might want to get with your editor because your video got some of his personal business in there. I wish I could show the whole video, but we can't because YouTube has an issue against pornography. Now, with that being said, am I very aware of my editor's personal lifestyles? For sure I am. Am I going to put this nigga on blast? For sure I'm not. Not going to happen. Not going to disrespect this nigga. Not going to play with this nigga because if nothing else, hold on. Real quick, before I say this, before the shit cut off, we not going to embarrass my motherfucking editors, nor are we going to disrespect nobody in my staff. That nigga took his 2 weeks off with no pay like a champion and continued to do work for free. We didn't embarrass this nigga. We didn't humiliate this nigga. And the P's and Q's niggas is all in my fucking DM trying to figure out how to be my motherfucking best friend. And trying to figure out how to replace the editor that we not going to replace.
Okay, let me get this straight. Okay, so Rich Trapper's saying it wasn't him, it was his editor that did this, which is kind of odd, right? Okay, so he's saying that the editor did this and it wasn't him. But if the editor's gay, why not the editor come out and say it was him? So it would save you all of this ridicule, right? But he's not going to expose the editor, right? But then he says that the editor got docked 2 weeks off of pay. On another stream, he said that the editor was only getting paid $50. So first of all, if you act like you got this big enterprise that people are working for and giving out jobs, you only paying a person $50 a week. A person could do without that. Listen, that's not paying nobody's rent or doing nobody no real solace. Okay, so you said the person was docked for 2 weeks and then they ended up continuing to work with you for free. So is that why you continue to work with the person? That kind of seemed kind of odd too. But the editor, that's weird. Let's get into it.
Oh, wait.
Pause. That was crazy. If that's true, allegedly, that's crazy. But so we see that he's being accused of being on some homosexual website, is it? And he's saying that the editor put his own personal business out and it's not him. But on the video, you see that the person was on like live and then the person must have forgot they're online and didn't sign out. The window comes down and then you see the person's in YouTube studio. Okay, so this person has access to your YouTube studio. So they're not just creating videos for you, editor. They got access to your YouTube studio. Then also besides your YouTube studio, you see that you're reacting or watching T-Rel's page, which is back on Fig, which is one of the channels that he interacts with, right? That's like another clue, jinkies. And he's saying that the editor did this. I don't know. It's just not looking more likely in Rich Trapper's favor. Not to say that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Could be the editor. Who knows? But it's just not really looking like it's really in his favor. So we have the before, right? So now, after Wack 100 and Luce Cannon, they confront him about the situation. I guess they confront him on Clubhouse. We see his reaction to this whole situation, okay? Listen to the reaction and how he responds now, and just look at how he sounds, and let's just listen to him.
I answer the phone. I hear, "Sweetie."
About this contract. Now we address this gay porn. Gay porn.
Let's talk about it all.
Why you got gay porn on your phone? Why you got gay porn on your phone? Why do you have gay porn on your phone?
Wack goes, "Gay porn, my nigga?" The king of coding gay porn into his phone himself. "Gay porn, my nigga? Gay porn, my nigga?" You gonna lie on me, at least tell the truthful lie. You gonna lie on me, at least make the lie make sense with the content I already put out.
Puka butt! Puka butt, sweetie! Boy, we finna flame your ass up all week long. You got gay porn on your phone. Why you got gay porn on your phone? Why do you when you answer the question?
6.5 hours later.
That's it. That's it. I put the content out. Now, what is the content? Yeah. Hey.
Hold up. First of all, he laughing. He looks stuck. He looked like he don't know what to say. He looked like he don't even believe what he's about to say. He looking up in the sky. You know, they say that's classic 101 signs of lying. You're like looking up. A person don't want to make eye contact. They start fidgeting. You can look it up yourself. But something's not right here. It just doesn't seem right.
What is the best way I can say this without violating community guidelines and violations? Because you have to be very sensitive with this. You have to be very sensitive with this. And I've already had community guideline violation strikes. All I'm going to say is this. P's and Q said something that was real thought-provoking.
No, this is what's thought-provoking. What's thought-provoking is that you're thinking of, how can I say this? And how can I say this? Because not to say you haven't been getting some strikes and stuff like that, but when you was going on a tirade against Poetic Flacco, calling Flacco all kind of homosexual slurs, you was doing the most. You was doing the most on Flacco for a fact. You talked about mad gay stuff when it comes to Flacco. You didn't care about how you said it, the way you was saying it, or nothing. Now we're talking about something that's involving you, and you say it ain't even you, but you wondering how to say this thing. What are you talking about? That's crazy.
I'm watching it, and he says, "Well, the only reason I knew what this is and blah, blah, blah is because of Wookie Bam and Wookie Bam, blah, blah, blah."
First of all, blah, 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 whoopty bam, blah, blah, blah. Translation, what does that mean? I'm from the hood, and I still don't know what you mean, man. What does that mean?
That's not how. First of all, this is somebody who I still got doing editing and all that kind of shit. He took his punishment. He took his reprimand. You feel me? He took his 2 weeks with no pay. Nigga had to take that hit financially and all that type of shit. My editor is my actual friend. So I'm not finna embarrass this nigga, humiliate this nigga and all that type of shit. Like, nah, that's out. That's not niggas gonna do. For YouTube content, no. You feel me? Brick might be mad, but the homies ain't
Took
content.
his reprimand. First of all, what does that mean? We already know that he said on another platform that he was only paying the editor $50 a week. And then he doxed the editor for 2 weeks. So that's $100. And then the editor continued to work for him for free. Who knows how long that period was, all right? But you acting like you got this big business and this is the livelihood of people, and this is going to pay rent and take care of their kids and things like that, that they reprimand like you're like a big boss, and you got this big boss channel that's hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and you need people to work to do that content that you're doing. Those little videos that you're doing don't really need no real editors. It doesn't really need, you do this all by yourself. You're a one-man show on your platform. You hear what I'm saying? So to me, it just doesn't make sense. Something is just off. You know what I mean? I'm not calling him gay. I'm not saying that it was him in that video. But judging by the evidence of what's going on and his responses, it just doesn't seem right. Something seems off. So let me know, man. Y'all get in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking about this situation. I don't care if you straight, gay, whoever you are. Let me know what your thought is on this situation. And do you think it's true? Do you think Rich Trapper's lying about the situation? Let me know, man. Remember, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll soon be going live.